Good morning, class. Today we're going to learn about the graphs of life. We're going to learn about bar graphs, pie charts, and line graphs. There are many different kinds of graphs. We're only going to learn about 3 of them today. The graphs are used to record lots of different kinds of information. For example, this is a bar graph. This is a pie chart, except we're not going to eat this pie. This one is a line graph. The line shows us how the data changes over time. Bar graphs let us easily compare the number of a certain object. For example, my friend Sarah has 1 dog. I have 1 dog too. My friend Katie has a cat, but no dog. Some other people have other pets. We can graph this information to see it more easily. Pie graphs help us to see the percent something takes up of the whole. You can picture this like a pizza. If Sammy eats 2 of the 8 pieces, she has eaten 25% of the whole pizza. Now, if Mike eats 4 of the pieces, he has eaten 50% of the whole pizza. Line graphs can be used to show how something changes over a certain amount of time. When I was 5, I was 40 inches tall. I kept growing until I was 13, when I reached 62 inches. You can see my growing trend through the line in the graph. Choosing the right graph is an important task. Some information just simply cannot be put into certain graphs. Each graph has a very specific job. As you can see, the line graph is telling you that it's his job to show a trend over time. The pie graph has a job of showing you part of a whole. And a bar graph shows you how many objects are there in one category or another. In all of our graphs, we need to make sure we label what we are measuring. You need a descriptive title, such as pets, on this graph. For bar graphs, you also need to label the sides. So we are measuring what kind of pets someone has on this side, and on this side we are measuring how many people have that pet. For pie graphs, we also need to have a title. We need to show what each color in the graph represents. Right here, this is called the legend. We should also mark what percent of the whole each section represents. For a line graph, we do the same kind of thing we did for the bar graph, and mark that we are measuring how tall I was on this side and what age I was on this side. We also have a title for this graph too. Now it's time to choose one of these 3 graphs all on your own. You will make a graph of the information provided for you on your worksheet. Choose one, but be wise for which one you choose for the information that you choose to go with it. This has been a lesson on graphs of life.